It's a dirty life, but I wouldn't have it any other way.
Chicks. Good morning. You ready to go? Okay, let's get this day started. You think I got something in here for you? Well, you are right. Look at that! Look at that! Yes! You can hardly wait! Look out, look out, look out! There you go. Okay. I got the foods for ya. Here come the foods. No. Where are you going? Come here. You need to be here. Promise. Nobody wants to go out yet? Up. We're waiting for the food. We know we got the food here. Hey, they'll be back. Don't worry. Once they see the food happening, they'll be back. I'm gonna put the liquid over here today. I haven't put it over here yet for a while. Okay, no eggs yet. We're okay on water. I need to get you some food in there. Nothing like getting up in the morning, coming out as the sun's getting ready to come up. A little cloudy today, overcast a little bit, kind of typical. So I guess the sun isn't really coming up, but it's getting brighter, the day's starting. Come out here, the morning's a little crisp, and take care of the chickens. And they're so happy to see me here. They're hungry. Let's eat, let's get our day started. But fresh air, just the sound of the birds in the trees, it's fantastic. I can hear the river running. It's still there. It hasn't gone anywhere. It's a great way to start the day. Certainly, I enjoy getting out and doing these chores and kind of clearing my head before the challenges of the day start showing up. It's a wonderful thing to do.
So today I walked into the kitchen to make our lunch, and I realized that I could no longer ignore the floor. You see, on the floor, in a homestead, the floor is like the last thing that you can even think about. But as I swept the pile, I was able to see things like straw, hay, dog fur, feathers, rocks, pieces of glass from something that had broke last week, and many, many unidentifiable things. After all, it was in my house. But a floor, it's really easy to ignore. I mean, it's not something that you cook on or with. It's not something that you eat on unless you're a dog or a kid, yuck. It's not something that gives you eggs or milk. It just lies there and you don't do anything with it until you've walked on it so much and you can't do anything with it except look at it and go, wow, we have company coming. I better do something about this. It all reminds me of one of my favorite authors, Kristen Kimball, who lives on Essex Farm, and the title of her book explains it all. It's a dirty life, but I wouldn't have it any other way. I wanted to tell you what happened to me last night. Just as we were getting ready to go to bed, I hit with my baby toe a big plywood thing that we had. It's actually a huge whiteboard that I was moving out of a room. Well, so, you know, my toe split right there and got injured down into here. Like, ow! And I'm like, whoa, wait a minute. That really hurt. So I went to bed last night and I thought, wow, I have to go to work. Not tomorrow, not today, but tomorrow I have to. And so I got up today and it was really hurting. And then it started a little bit less and a little bit less and a little bit less. And now I can tell that, okay, it wasn't broke. It was just really bruised. But what happened here was I was like, you know, I was sick for 2.5 weeks. Do you remember that? And I don't think I've told you this, but I'm going to China in 2 more weeks, and I'll tell you about that in a minute. And I thought, I can't have a broken foot and go to China. And I need to start exercising because I'm going to climb the wall of China. And some of it is like 1,400 feet of stairs. And so I decided tonight I had to start exercising, period. End of report. Because that's the only way we can be healthy. It's one of the big things we do with hardiness approach in order to be healthy. And so I put on one of our shows that we haven't got to watch, that we're a week late on watching, and started doing some exercises. It felt so good to do them, and I'm so out of shape. I'm very glad my toe is better. But let me tell you really quickly, my son, my oldest son, is going to China with his University of Utah MBA program. He's just finished his MBA. This is their last project over there in Beijing and Hong Kong. He's chosen to take his 3 older teenagers and his mom to be their escorts while he's in class with the other group. They actually have flown over early to go to Korea and Japan, and then I will meet them there in 2 weeks. So I'm letting you know now so that you know that I've got to figure out how to vlog when I'm over there, and I can't really. I mean, I can vlog. I just can't get the information back there without my data minutes going through the roof. So we'll get some delayed things from China. But I'm very excited about it. It's like a well-rounded part of life when we're trying to put some play in here into our life. And Jim doesn't get to go, but he got to go to an Jim, where did you go with Jeremiah? Cancun?
Yeah.
He went to Cancun a couple of years ago, or even last year, I can't remember. A couple years ago for 10 days or something. And so this is my trip to China. very excited. Anyway, we don't normally take separate vacations, but this just happened this way. And the reason I bring it up is because I have to be in good health. So I've been working to eat really well, and I've just got to get my exercise back up to where it needs to be.